Alright folks, it's the WC here with another video. This time I'm talking about the second round matchup between the Toronto Raptors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, let's just go ahead and get straight into it. Kyle Lowry has been hurt this season, so DeMar DeRozan has stepped up, and he stepped up in a big way. He's led Toronto, for the most part, to that third overall seed with the addition of Ibaka. And then on the other side, do I really have to tell you about the big three of, LeBron, Love, and Kyrie? And they've got a really, really good supporting cast. A lot of people aren't talking about LeBron for MVP. I don't know why, but, he should be in the conversation. If you're going to put Harden in the conversation and Kawhi in the conversation, you probably should just go ahead and throw LeBron in there too. I mean, let's just if that's the qualifications, you throw LeBron in there too. And that's no disrespect to LeBron James. I'm just saying, people, I'll get to that in the next video. When I talk about the Rockets and the Spurs, make sure that you watch that video. Then you'll understand why I said that in this video. Okay, all right. So getting that out the way, following in the format of the other videos, I'm going to be talking about the coaching matchup. I've already talked about the star players. We're going to talk about the key matchup, the benches, how they have an effect. If they don't, I won't really mention it. And then who I ultimately think will win this series, okay? So let's go straight into the star matchup in this video, man. Let's waste no time, all right? There's some honorable mentions in this video. Now I could say, the matchup between Kyle Lowry and Kyrie Irving. I could go there, you know what I'm saying? But and the reason why I'm hesitating to say that is because, I want that to be the key matchup. But I know better than that. I know better than that in this series, and I know that is a matchup that is probably going to be a draw. I think that both of these guys are just going to get the best of each other because both of these guys play shoddy defense. Now, there's nobody on the Raptors that's going to be able to check LeBron. Let's be real. LeBron is unguardable to the Raptors. The Raptors will have complete problems with him the entire series. But on the other side, when you look at DeMar DeRozan, DeMar DeRozan is going to be a serious problem for J.R. Smith. All right, he should be a serious problem if the Raptors are going to be able to stay in this series long enough. Should be. That's just me. The matchup that I want everybody to focus in on is Serge Ibaka versus Kevin Love. This is the series, guys. I'm telling you guys now, it's the series. All right. LeBron is going to do what he's going to do. DeMar DeRozan is going to do what he's going to do. Kyrie Irving and Kyle Lowry are just they kind of push on each other. Like I think that one or the other could get the best of each other. They could get the best of each other. One of them could get the upper hand, but I just see this as a push matchup. This is a push matchup between those two. So when you look at Love and you look at Serge Ibaka, both of these guys have 30, 10, 30, 20 potential. All right, both of those guys have that potential. And then when you look at the center position, like like Tristan Thompson should do what Tristan Thompson kind of does and just grab offensive rebounds. But I want people to look out for Love. Now, let me get to the coaches real quick, all right? You got Dwayne Casey versus Tyronn Lue. Dwayne Casey's got tons of NBA coaching experience. And that's not to say that Tyronn Lue doesn't, because he, just last year, somehow, some way, with the help of Draymond Green getting suspended out of nowhere, he helped LeBron bring one back to the land. But I'm going to have to give the check mark to Dwayne Casey here. I mean, he's been down these roads, but Tyronn Lue, I know the people are going to say Tyronn Lue is the one that led him to the championship. And I've said this a ton of times in videos about LeBron and the Cavaliers. I could coach the Cavaliers. I could coach the Warriors too. And I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to say that in that video too. I'm going to make sure I said that. So, I like Dwayne Casey in this matchup. I think that, it's one of those situations where X's and O's are it, but I think that there's something different that Dwayne Casey brings to the table to motivate those Raptors to stay in the game. Now, as far as bench plays go, Cavaliers got that all day. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, but I'm not discrediting the Raptors bench. I'm just saying, okay, is PJ Tucker going to come in and get 20 points? Is Patrick Patterson going to get 20 points? If you're nodding your head and saying yes, slap yourself a few times, okay? It's not going to happen. Cory Joseph. No, they put Dwayne Powell and Nolan Powell into the starting lineup. Yeah, he might pull off 20 because he's in the starting lineup. But that bench, and they put Valanciunas on the bench to start, Serge Ibaka, and that's worked for the last series. But they might have to put Valanciunas back in because Tristan Thompson is going to be a basketball magnet. He's just going to grab everything off the boards. All right. Now, as far as who wins this series, come on, Toronto. All right. Come on, Toronto. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. Like, when they went out and they got Serge Ibaka, I was like, Toronto might be actually seriously trying to get a championship run here. And Kyle Lowry has been like a shell of himself this season. I know he's been hurt, but he hasn't looked like that Kyle Lowry that we've seen over the last couple seasons. Maybe he's just been saving up for the Cavaliers to make a run, to make a push. I don't know. But what I will say is that LeBron is unstoppable in this series. All right. DeRozan can be unstoppable in this series, but we all know that DeRozan at times has just kind of went ghost mode, and when the team really, really needs him. I mean, I'm just going to be real. DeRozan just kind of thinks he's Kobe. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. He just throws up shots like he's Kobe, and he just hopes that they go in. I mean, I'm just going to keep saying it. But he's in a position to have a really, really good series here. He should be the one that keeps the Raptors in the series, and Lowry should be the one that pushes them over the top. And then, Serge just kind of does his double thing. All right. Whoever controls the boards in this series will probably win. And I would think that that's the Cavaliers. All right. Championship teams just kind of win. They look like they're down and out. They look like they're bad and everything. And just kind of pull it out, man. I'm going to go, and this is no disrespect to Toronto, because I think that they can beat them. I think that they could go 6 games. I'm going to Cavaliers in 5. All right. I don't think that LeBron's playing. I don't think that this team is playing. The music is going to cut me off. This has been a long video, but I wanted to make sure I told you people the truth. It's the WC. It's the NBA playoffs here on YouTube. Make sure that you guys subscribe for more content, and until next time, peace out.